Alright, the question has been posed. Which suppressor do I have that sounds the best and works the best on a PAP M92, a 10-inch 7.62x39? Today, we're going to do our most unscientific analysis and try to figure out which one of these cans works best on this guy. Let's get into it. We are recording. Okay, so here we go. In no necessarily particular order, these are the suppressors that we have out today to try on the PAP M92, a 10-inch 7.62x39. I'm going to shoot this in order of mounts because I do not have the same mount for every single can. That'd be cool if I did. It'd make it a lot faster and a lot easier. Editing on this is going to be super fun. But basically for chemo mounts, the ones that we have in chemo mounts, we have the Yankee Hill R9, R45. We have the Dead Air Sandman-K, Sandman-S, Sandman-X, and we have the Dead Air Wolfman. For direct thread, we have the Spectre 9 from SilencerCo, the Omega 9K, the HUXWRX Flow 9K Ti, the Replicator USA Ventus 9, I think. Ventus 9. The R30 from KGM and the Bad Larry from YHM. And then this is not really direct thread, but you know, it has the mount stuck inside. But this is a Form 1 can from, it's a Form 1 can, I think, from Creative Arms. I think that's what that one is. We also have the Pork Chop. We have the Dead Air, which one is this? The Dead Air L, right? It's the Nomad L. Right, those are going to be using the Cherry Bomb XL, and then we also have the Dual-Lok 7, right? Yep, Dual-Lok 7 from Griffin Armament, and this has their Dual-Lok mount. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different mounting systems. Like I said, this is going to be interesting. I'm just going to shoot these. And then we're just going to do our best to tell which one sounds the best. By the end, my ears will probably be bleeding. Hopefully not. I don't think so. On some of these really shorter ones, it might be a little bit loud. But in general, I think they're going to sound good. But also, I'm looking at gas pressure that comes back. The PAP M92 does have a K&S Precision adjustable gas piston in it. Or adjustable piston. Excuse me. So it is already tuned up a little bit. I'm not going to try to fiddle with it and make it tuned to every single one of these cans. That would take way too long. But it should cycle pretty much with all of them, I think. All right, so we're looking at sound. We're looking at flash. Sun's out, so I don't know if you'll see flash very much. And then we're looking at gas that's coming back on my face. So, without further ado, long intro, sorry, but it's a lot of cans. Let's start with chemos, because that's what we got on the gun, and let's start shooting. Well, that didn't work. All right, well, that's all she wrote for today. We have stripped the threads on our AK pistol. Yeah, this is AK pistol. On the PAP M92, we stripped the threads out of it, which means that I don't have a way to properly mount a suppressor on here right now, and I'm not gonna jerry rig it. That's not what we do. Well, we do that sometimes, but not with stuff like this. Not with stuff like this. So anyway, of the cans that we shot, which we really we missed some of the big boys, but of the cans that we shot, honestly, man, for their size, the ones that stand up that actually sounded the best, and I know this would be crazy for some people, is the Spectre 9, the Omega 9K, the Dead Air Sandman-X. Those, to me, had good back pressure, or had good back pressure reduction, sounded good, didn't hurt my ears or anything. The flow, I remembered it being louder last time, and maybe I don't know what was up with it today. Maybe it's because I'm already shooting and stuff. It did a good job. It did a good job. I would say that it did a good job. Both of the Yankee Hill R9 and R45, they had some back pressure to it. Those are traditional baffle stack cans. That's going to be expected. So they sounded decent, but they did have some back pressure to it. Especially if you're going to be shooting pretty quick or something like that, it's going to build up and you're going to get gassed out a little bit. Just because they are standard cans. The Sandman-K is loud. There's no getting around that at all. That one did make my ears ring a little bit. That one is a very loud can, and even from my perspective, I'm thinking, and I haven't checked the footage, I'm picking up flash in broad daylight. That thing's a loud, barky, sparky can. It's a glorified blast forwarder. I love that can though. I have some weird affection for the Sandman-K. I love it, but it's loud and heavy and flashy and all that stuff. But the Sandman-S did decent. It actually did decent as far as hearing, knocking down the hearing. Not as much gas back, but there was some gas back. The one round we got out of the Yankee Hill Bad Larry was pretty peppery. All right, it wasn't loud, but it did give me a good amount of back pressure, and then jettisoned out the front of the can. Hopefully, or out the front of the gun. It doesn't look like I injured it at all, so I think it's just the threads on here messed up, which means we're gonna have a project down the road, because this is 5/8 by 24. We're gonna have to cut this thing down, or trim it down, whatever, and make it 1/2 by 28. So that will be a project down the road. But anyway, of the cans I shot, though, that's my take. That's my 2.5, 3 cents, whatever. Sorry we didn't get through all the cans, but you know, sometimes guns break and you can't do anything about it. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to know, because this video was brought to you by one of the viewers that just threw out the comment which can is best for the PAP M92. Well, I don't have all the cans, and I wasn't even able to shoot all the ones today that I have. So of the ones that I shot, if I was to throw one on here and keep it on here, just spitting it out there, it'd probably be, well, to be honest with you, it would either be the Spectre 9, which is crazy, or the Sandman-X. And if I was to do it, it would, yeah, I would probably do the Sandman-X. Just knowing that that is full in its wheelhouse, sounds good, low back pressure, little bit bigger. If I really wanted to keep everything short and sweet and simple and wasn't going to be shooting it a lot, then I would go with the Spectre 9. If I wanted it short, sweet, simple, just a couple rounds here and there, Spectre 9 would be the way to go. But the Sandman-X, yes, that would be a good, very good, beefy, long-term, all-day-long kind of shooting with this thing. That's what I would go with, but one of those two. The other ones, you saw how they did. We already talked about it. Let's go down to the comments. Let me know what you think. Y'all be good to be safe. Appreciate you. Hopefully we'll catch you in the next video. See ya. I always sound like I'm saying I hope we cut you in the next video. That's not what I'm saying. I speak quickly in my mind, and then it comes out weird. I'm trying to tell you guys to please be good to other folks, try to be safe, and hopefully we will catch you or see you or interact with you in the next video. That's what I'm trying to say, but it doesn't always come out that way. Sometimes it comes out word vomit. Sorry. See you later.